Well, hellfire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back with another Metalhead, and back with some more King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Today, we're going to check out the next two, I think, Drum Run and Evil Man. The Western story narrated by Ambrose's father. Let's dive on in.
Chapter 2. Miguel O'Brien ran with the Apaches. He ran and ran, and as his legs grew, he glided over the desert earth.
I like that creepy chord right there. I'm assuming that's a keyboard or a piano or something doing that. What? The chant was cool. I feel like this would fit in a video game really well. I don't know why, but like Torok. Put this at Torok.
He learned how to hide and to hunt. He learned to leave no tracks, and he learned how to live on what he could keep down. And his name was now Eyes Like the Sky.
So just listening to what Broderick is saying, do we have like a Dances with Wolves situation? Oh, me. White man took in by the Native Americans, learning to hunt and everything.
His blue eyes showed his father's race. He never wore the white painted face of a slave. He was valued for his stamina and distant vision. By the time he was 15, he had already killed Mexican troopers and feared no man.
Drum Run. I'm curious what kind of drums were used to make that, because they don't sound like an actual drum kit. Sounds more like hand drum kind of stuff. And so I'm curious, was Cavs in the studio with the setup like that going? Because that's fucking cool. I like Drum Run. Definitely. I don't know. Somebody commented in some one of the previous ones was like, I think Eyes Like a Sky doesn't get put up on uh, the ratings board for King Giz that much because it really is. How did they word it? They were talking about how it's spoken word and it's less broke down into actual songs. Everybody treats it as like one whole, like one big narration story. And I could see that because even me halfway through it right now, I couldn't sit here and be like, yo, this track and this track. I like the raid section of the story a lot so far. Possibly the most at the moment, but I can imagine it's like basically whenever you want to listen to Eyes Like a Sky, you listen to it from beginning to end. You don't even break it. You don't break it down because it's just a big, big story and everything. Let's see what happens with Evil Man.
Picture this.
After this ad.
Saving up to 10% when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
The drum run was interesting. I like the creepy chords and everything. I like how creepy drum run sounded. I swear, I don't know why I started thinking of Turok when I heard that. Maybe because in Turok, the video game, the character you play is Native American. So I was just thinking of like going around with the tomahawk and the bow and having to hunt dinosaurs and shit like that. Let's dive on into Evil Man and see what's happening.
It is 1864 now, and the Americans' war has not come to the desert lands. They fight among themselves way off to the north. The Yavapai Apaches are still lords of all they survey. Then one morning the Americans did come, led by a man holding a leather book with a cross stamped in the leather.
The Holy Man. Okay. Now this seems more like a song right now. I like where the fuck Evil Man's going. Evil! I should have known the track title Evil Man would be one I'd dig. Y'all know me. I want my music to be evil. Dark sound. I had somebody comment on a different video. And I did not... I understood the part of the comment was like, yo, I'm older and I grew up on metal from the 70s and the 80s. And there was a lot of major chord, happy sounding music. And metal used to be happy sounding. And he's like, I pity all the young metalheads that can't listen to nothing that's not darker sounding and put a gun to your head, kind of grunge. And the 90s started that and ruined metal and all that. And I was reading that comment and I'm like I get your first half. Like, I know you enjoy major chords, and that's cool, man. To each his own. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say there's never been any happy metal songs or happy songs that I've liked. I just know, like, there's something about minor key stuff for me that just strikes a chord with me better. I like minor key. When I play guitar, I play a lot of minor key stuff because it's just the mode or whatever that I think sounds the best. I don't know why. I can't explain to you why. Maybe because I was born in the 90s. So yeah, I come from the dark ages of metal, apparently. I come from grunge. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. But it's like, even when you have a song in minor key, it can still be, it doesn't have to be a depressing song. I don't think minor key automatically makes something sad. To my ears, it makes something sound better. Either way, let's see what's bumping with Evil Man.
An evil man who did terrible things to people in the name of a god that looked upon the man himself with revulsion. Ran from his wiki up half asleep when they attacked. The rifle butt sent him unconscious.
That riff is killer. the actual vocal melody, which I'm not hitting it the right way, but this is a little bump. So now, The Raid and Evil Man are the two tracks for me standing out on this record.
The rifle butt sent him unconscious.
There. There's the harmonica. When he came to, he was trussed up, on his back on the ground, looking up at the Americans. He had not been killed because they had noticed. Definitely the most traditional song on this record so far. After I make a speech about, hey, nobody would come to Eyes Like a Sky, just pick one of the tracks to listen to, we hear Evil Man. So I feel like this would be one. I wonder if this is like the highest. Let's go to Apple and see if this is the most liked. No. So the most liked, according to Apple, on this record are the first three: Eyes Like the Sky, Year of Our Lord, and The Raid. Damn, how the hell does Evil Man not make it on there? This is a good fucking little track. Nice little tune. If I was going to try to write a Western song, I feel like it would be closer in the ballpark to this.
His back on the ground, looking up at the Americans. He had not been killed because they had noticed his blue eyes and knew he was one of them. So, at the age of 16, Miguel was back among his father's people. But once more, a family he loved had been killed. This time, by Americans.
I like the guitar. So that hit everything I would think, every cliche I could think of to make a song sound Western. But it was still good. I still think that's my favorite song on the record. Yeah, I'll definitely have to just pull up the lyrics and read through this whole album to. Sorry, I ain't got no coffee this morning, unfortunately. Definitely have to read through the lyrics to actually get the story. Honestly, I've been waiting for somebody to break down the story in the comments. But I mean, Drum Run sounded like, I can't remember what happened in the raid exactly, but Drum Man sounded like a white man learning the ways of the Native American. And then I don't know, this one he got attacked, or a holy man showed up and something went down. But I like the song. I like the I like the melodies, the guitar lines, the drums, everything. I think that's a nice little bump. I feel like if I ever was going to write a Western style song or a riff or track, this would be the song I'd listen to a little bit and try to draw influence from. I've got to go splash some water in my face, guys, so I can wake the fuck up. But we've only got a few. I'm not sure when Flight B727, Flight B741 is releasing. Okay, August 9th. So what my plan is at the moment is, so the next one will be Tuesday, and then Thursday. So I should be able to start checking out the new album on that following Saturday. How many more songs we got? Because what I'm going to do is these two together, and then I'm going to do all three of the ending tracks. So hopefully y'all like that format. And then the following day, we'll be able to start working on Flight B741. But yeah, this is a cool record. There was another comment I got. It was like it was very bold of them to do this as their second album, and I agree. I agree, but at the same time, seeing King Giz now, I wonder what they was thinking. I mean, later in their career, you can look back and be like, yeah, that was a crazy artistic choice, and they just knew, and they didn't know this, and they knew that. I'm like, I bet you at the time they were just really on a Western kick and was like, fuck it, we want to do this. I think that's still one of the big reasons why I like King Giz so much is like every record, they're just like, what we want to do. This is what we feel like doing, so let's fucking do it. I think that's such a cool way to go about it. The fact that that many people have been able to get together and work that well together for this long and still just have so much fun making records. Fucking hats off to you, brother. Hats off. But I do have to hop off here. So, if this is your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. And with all that being said, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.